Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. First of all, I'd like to thank once again all my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that's tuned into my channel, who have watched my other readings, my videos out there, who have left comments, click the like button. Thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you do is much appreciated and it does help the channel. Today's reading, okay, is going to be an inner soul healing and it's for the divine feminine, or any women who have tuned in to watch or listen to this reading today. You do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. Is for anyone, okay? And for you viewers out there who have never heard of inner soul healing, I'll just tell you briefly what it is. Okay, inner soul healing is used to help us reconnect to our authentic or true self, because when we become fragmented, we are disconnected from our true feelings, needs, and desires, because we tend to wear an invisible mask to make others feel more comfortable or happy, and subconsciously we are giving an individual or individuals power or more power over our lives, and as a result we then lose part or all of our personal power, which can leave us emotionally and physically drained, and that can also lead to some forms of um, anxiety, depression, and also other forms of mental illness. So it's very important that this healing is done. All right. And whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and please leave the rest. Okay. And if you do enjoy watching or listening to this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Now, I just want to just talk about the current moon phase we are currently in. Okay, it is the full moon. All right, and I'll just tell you a little bit about the moon. The moon represents our basic needs, intuitive responses in emotional life. Um, okay, and it's also responsible for rebirths, okay, which is part of the cycle of life. Its energy can be used for clarity, manifestation, and to enhance intuition. Okay, now the phase today, all right, or the affirmation, I would say, okay, for the full moon, the message here is to surrender to the divine. Okay, a wish you made may be about to come true. All right, it's make or break time. Things might be a bit chaotic around you at this time, so try and stay calm. Okay, you may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. Okay, it's also a time to let go of the past and move on. All right, and another affirmation, okay, for around this moon phase, which you could say and believe, I am getting the answers I need, because as I said that the moon, the full moon phase is all about clarity, okay, and the planet of the day is Jupiter. Jupiter represents expansion and prosperity in the area of life. Jupiter is a social planet, and its energy helps us deal with growth and opportunities in life. In numerology, Jupiter is associated with the number 6, which can represent harmony, balance, okay, carefulness, all right, and also an opportunity. Okay, we can use its energy as an opportunity to follow our dreams. Jupiter rules the body parts, the hips, thighs, liver, and circulatory system. Jupiter rules over the zodiac sign Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the ninth house in the astrology chart and represents quest and adventure in the area of life, and rules the body parts, the thighs and hips. The moon sign element is fire. Fire represents our passions and desires, which is linked to the solar plexus chakra, which is normally associated with the color yellow. The solar plexus chakra is connected to the mental body aura, which represents our inner strength, confidence, and also willpower. All right. And if you have a birth natal chart, you can check to see how the moon energy and moon sign element can affect you in a positive or negative way in regards to your birth, ascendant, or cusp sign, CUSP. Okay, and if you've never heard of a birth natal chart, I do have a video out on YouTube that will go more into details so you could understand what it is, as well as other videos, okay, about chakras and auras, um, as well as the importance of shadow, inner soul, and inner child healing work. All right. Now, before I proceed with this reading, all right, I just want to recommend this book. It's called Angel Prayers, and it's by Carl Gray. Okay, and if you are interested in working with angels, archangels, or other spiritual beings in the heavenly realm. Okay, this book is a very good book. All right, it's got all the names of the archangels. Okay, other spiritual beings, as well as angel affirmations, prayers, and so forth. And because today is a full moon, I'm going to say a prayer to Archangel Haniel. Okay, because she is known as the goddess of the moon. All right. So, any of you who are interested or on your spiritual soul life path journey, as well as religious life path journey, or if you maybe you don't belong to any sort of religious organization or whatever, but if you're still curious, okay, you're welcome to join in this prayer, and I'm just going to say this prayer to Archangel Haniel, okay, and I'm gonna start. It says, Haniel, goddess of the moon and angel of grace, thank you for shining your radiant light upon my life. I allow myself to open and connect with your spirit and poise. I connect with my inner wisdom, my inner vision. I open my eyes and see clearly with love. My gifts and talents naturally progress in your light, and the natural polarities within me are balanced. I stand with poise and in glory. I now create the life I deserve in your light and that of the Creator, and so it is. All right. Okay. And again, if you are interested in full moon affirmations, I've got one here which I'll quickly say. I am filled with peace as I release all that no longer serves me. I am my own light that shines bright like the full moon. I am infinite potential. All the resources I need is already within me. I am guided by divine intelligence to live my best life. As I tune into the energy of the full moon, I am filled with intuition, magic, and healing. I see myself in a higher perspective and release anything that does not serve me. All right, so this is an affirmation, okay, or I should say a full moon affirmation, you could say, um, during this full moon. All right. So and so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just start off with this deck. It's called Spirit Animal, okay, and it's by Sishu, and just ask our spiritual team, the ancestors, the divine, what spirit animal energy would they like us to work with, okay, in terms of healing our inner soul? All right, so I'm going to select one card from this deck, and all the decks that I'm going to be using for this reading today, I'll put their names in the description box, so please check it out after listening or watching this reading today, as well as any crystals, okay, um and books, okay, which I'm going to highlight throughout the reading. All right, so I'm just going to select one card from this deck. I'm just going to give this deck a bit of a shuffle. Okay, so the spirit animal energy, okay, that our spiritual team would like us to work with is the blue jay. Okay, the blue jay, and at the bottom it says intuition. Okay, and the message is you are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. Okay, and the intuition is basically our gut feeling. Okay, which is linked with the third chakra, and it goes on to say this is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands. Okay, and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. All right, so it could be any situation, okay, and also could be um to a connection to a thing, as well as a person or place. Okay, so our spiritual team would like us to work with blue jay and to use our intuition and discernment at all times. Okay, because our intuition is like an invisible compass, okay, which has been gifted by the divine, all right, to help us to navigate through life. All right, okay, so, and I'm just going to just use another deck. This is called the Psychic Tarot, just to see the just to find out what the energies are around the divine feminine, any females who have tuned in to watch this reading. Okay, let's give it a quick shuffle. Holy Spirit of the angels. Okay. So the energies are right around the divine feminine. It goes on to say new beginnings. Okay, so obviously it's an end of a cycle. Okay, because especially if you're on your spiritual life path or journey. Okay, um, um the journey mostly revolves around cycles and phases, okay, of the moon, than I should say time. Okay, time, um meaning the physical element, okay, of the 3D world. All right, um because everything, okay, when you on a spiritual life path or journey, you will learn, okay, that everything is done, okay, in divine timing. All right, we can't force things, we have to just go with the flow. All right, so here is um it's all about new beginnings. It's all about um taking the leap of faith, having faith in yourself, in the divine, in the universe, okay, to maybe to start something new. It also means going into the unknown as well, okay, which is all about taking the leap of faith, okay, um and to allow our spiritual team, the universe, okay, and also our intuition to be our guide, okay, as we go through life. All right, so we've got new beginnings. Okay, the second card that came out is the justice card. So it could mean justice doesn't always have to mean something that's happening legally in the physical world. Okay, it could also be something that is happening in the spiritual uh, world, or realm. Okay, and it's just saying that whatever, if there's has any- if there has any be if you have experienced any wrongs, okay, in your life, okay, your spiritual team is saying that now, that justice is being done, okay, or is being carried out in the spiritual realm, and then it will then um, sort of come down into the physical realm. Okay. All right, and then and uh as I again on the cards, all right, the number zero, as I said, okay, is all about new beginnings, a new opportunity, having also be having the potential, okay, to start something new, okay, to grab, to have the faith uh to take the opportunities, okay, that is has been open to us, all right, and also like to walk through that door of new beginnings, new opportunities, all right. And then um the second card is on number 20. When you remove the zero, it's all about balance, partnership, and duality, okay. All right, and this one is on a number 9, okay, which is all about fruition, attainment, and fulfillment, okay. Solitude is basically going um into hermit mode, all right, doing some form of reflection here, being to quiet in some form of a quiet mode, maybe doing some form of meditation, because meditation does help, okay, your intuition as well, all right. So you're just spending some time alone, going into hermit mode, all right, reflecting on what's is happening in your life, what things that you want to change in order to for these new beginnings to start, all right, in your life. So that's the energies that are around the divine feminine today, okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, to start off the inner healing process, okay, um I'm going to use this deck. It's called Evolution of the Soul and it's by Jane Osborne. You can see what messages are coming out for the divine feminine, from any female who are watching or listening to this reading today. And you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. It's for anyone. And whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? And I was guided to select 3 cards. So if one message, okay, that message doesn't apply to you, then maybe the second or the third, all right. So okay, so the cards that came out, all right, you've got elements of fire. Okay, then you've got Dom Ignacio, etheric healing. Okay, and this one is El Moya. Okay, to do self-reliance. All right, Okay, so I'm just going to refer to the um booklet, all right, to give us a better understanding of these messages. Okay, it goes on to say, people are born free, yet everywhere they are in chains. But how many of those are of our own making? The air around us knows no bounds. It swirls, lifts, falls, and rises. And so we should know no bounds. Have you ever considered the possibility that the most significant restrictions on your actions are actually imposed by you and not by others? How many things and what are really holding you back? What would we see if you were to lift yourself up into the air? What would the obstacles be? These questions and considerations are being asked of you now to help you make better sense of what is going on in your life and what opportunities await if you really allow yourself the freedom to think and do differently. Focus on the reasons for doing something rather than the obstacles in your way. Okay, and if for example this message you somehow connect with it in some way, okay, what is the booklet is asking you to do is feel free to express your thoughts and ideas. You may even be pleasantly surprised by how they are received. Get creative, work with the elements of air, breathing exercises, and calling in the directional winds as potent examples of this. Okay, so these are the things that um, is asking you to do. Okay, and I'm just going to read on the second one. Etheric. Okay, and this is to do with etheric healing. Okay, this card is about the flow of energy, where your energy is going, and asks, are you using your energy wisely, or are others taking too much energy from you? The human body converts the food it consumes into energy to function and stay alive. What are you consuming that does not serve you? It is time to evaluate the balance in your life. Tap into His power and use His celestial strength to realign your body and soul. Ascended Master Dom Ignacio is calling out to assist you in healing your physical body through the etheric body. The etheric body is the first and most dense layer in the human energy field or aura, said to be an immediate contact with the physical body to sustain it and connect it with higher bodies. Don Ignacio offers etheric healing to raise your energetic vibration and stabilize the body and soul, especially after physical trauma. Okay, and one of the things, okay, it's saying is that it's time to address the physical pain in your body, root out the true causes, and with an open heart and mind, seek the right help. Research the best type of help, meditate, and keep a written record of times and severity, but most importantly, the emotional triggers. All right, so these are some of the things, okay, that it's suggesting. Okay, so if you feel a bit imbalanced, okay, there you might need to do some etheric healing. Okay, um and that is just one of the things that you can do to help heal your body. All right, and the first one, when it talks about freedom, is all about if you're feeling bound to a certain situation, how you can free yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And I'm just going to go on the last card, which is all about self-reliance. Okay, and it says here, El Moya, self-reliance. Now is the time to for harsh words or impulsive reactions by quietening the mind and taking the role of the observer. You can choose the freedom of conscious choice. This will soften the ego, reduce overthinking, and allow your thoughts to surface naturally. By expanding your inner awareness, you will become more balanced and able to make better choices. The Ascended Master El Moya teaches us the importance of putting aside what we cannot control. New thoughts and experiences come to mind when you are free to think. Ask yourself, even though the first steps may be challenging, it is the right choice for you to move forward, or are you being swayed by others? So this message is very much connected a little bit with the cards, okay, relate which is connected to about solitude, okay, as well as freedom. Okay, once you have connected with what is right for you and accept your emotional self, the knowing within, okay, which is to do with our intuition, okay, um, will surface. Be kind to yourself, don't rush in, and do what is right for you. Okay, and one of the things that you can do, okay, it says this card offers you the opportunity of choice in contemplating the decisions ahead of you, to step up and speak out or retreat. All right, to be realistic and appreciate that everything naturally ebbs and flows. By being aware of your coping skills and managing your boundaries, you will stay balanced in the moment. Okay, so here again, it's all about balance. Okay, and one of the things that you can do to help you feel more balanced is to, like maybe go for a walk or go out um, in nature. Okay, so um, this is a very beautiful message. Okay, all of them are beautiful actually. Okay, so these are just things, okay, messages or whispers that our soul, okay, is trying to tell us. So, and whatever that comes out, whatever um that message that came up, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so if maybe the first message you somehow don't connect with, maybe you might feel more connected to the second or the third. Okay, because it's all about just healing okay, our inner soul, our inner being, all right, so that we can feel more alive, more fresh, okay, and and this is a good time to start it, around the new moon phase. All right, so okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to use another deck. All right, and this one is called African Goddess Rising, and it's by um okay, before I use this deck, I just want to just show you a few crystals, okay, that you can use to help with your inner soul healing work, or if you are interested in working with the moon phases or planetary uh, uh, transits and things like that, how you could, so I'm just going to start off with first of all the ones in regards to the current moon phase, as well as the planet of the day, and also the moon sign element. All right, so first of all, I'd like to show you the ones which you can use in regards to the moon phase cycles, phases. Okay, this one is called Peach Moonstone. This one is called Rainbow Moonstone, and this one is called Black Moonstone. Okay, all right. Now, as for the planet of the day, which is Jupiter, this crystal is very much associated with um, the planet Jupiter, which is uh, connected, okay, um, with prosperity, okay, and as well as to do with expansion and growth, okay, in the area of life. All right, and the moon sign element, okay, which, all right, is fire. Okay, I can recommend citrine. Okay, citrine, because our fire, the element fire represents our passions and desires, okay, and very much linked to the solar plexus chakra. Okay, okay, this stone is called citrine. All right. Okay. Now if you are interested, okay, with working with crystals, okay, to help you with your inner soul healing work, I'm just going to show you a few. Okay. But please check the description box after watching or listening to this reading today, okay, for all the names of the crystals that I mentioned. And obviously there will be extra ones as well, okay, which I have put in the description box, okay. For for inner soul, inner child healing work, okay, I would like to recommend first of all rose quartz. It's known as a stone of unconditional love. It's because the journey is all about self, it's all about love. Love for yourself, self-care, all right. See your self-worth, as well as love for the divine, okay, the universe, okay, or I should say for humanity also as a whole, all right. And if you want a crystal which you can you would like to add, okay, to help, especially because the rose quartz is very much linked to the heart chakra, okay, you can use kunzite, okay, or diaptase, because they are very much linked to the heart chakra, but also they also balance, open, and cleanse the upper heart chakra. All right, and then okay, then you have I've got rhodonite. Rhodonite. This one is rhodoxarite. I've got green aventurine. Okay, dioptase. You could use dioptase on its own because it is linked to the heart chakra as well as the upper heart chakra. Okay, I've also got rhodoxarite. Rhodoxarite, and this one is carnelian, and I've got peridot, and okay, and this one is called smithsonite. Smithsonite. Okay, and if you feel that like maybe because of something has happened in the past, okay, and you feel um it's quite difficult to move on in your life, you feel that part of your soul was lost in a situation, and you are also interested in doing soul retrieval work, okay, these are just three I'd like to recommend. This one is called tangerine quartz. This one is called black onyx, and this one is called jet. All right, and again, if you are interested in working with crystals, I've got two books I would like to recommend. I just find that they're very useful, and it's by the same author. This one is called the Crystal Bible, okay, and this one is called Manifesting with Crystals, okay, and it's by the same author, Judy Hall. All right, and if you are again interested in working with angels, archangels, and other spiritual beings in the spiritual realm, this book is very good. It's called Angel Prayers, and it's by Carl Gray. All right, all right. So what I'm going to do now is use another deck, and this is called African Goddess Rising, and it's by Abiola Abrams, and just see which goddess is going to come out for us. Okay, so the goddess that came out is on number 2, which is all about balance, partnership, and duality. Is more Mawu Li Song, and it's to do with cosmic power. So let's see what that's about. Okay, it goes on to say, okay, so she is basically the is Mawu Lisa is the force of mother, father, goddess. Okay, and her message is, you are in the right place. Release the fear of your power. You are sacred. You are magic. Now that you know this, you can no longer pretend not to. Okay. And then it goes on to say, rise up into your magnificence, love and accept yourself fully to unlock everything you seek. Stop pretending to be less than you are. Your real power has nothing to do with external gains. Cosmic power cannot be destroyed or lost. You are created by the same force that birthed the sun and the moon. Okay, and the goddess declaration, which you could say if you feel that this message, you connect to this message, all right, it says, you could say, my power shines from within. Okay, my power shines from within. Okay, I've been called to like take 2 more cards, okay, from the ancestors. So let's see what comes up. Okay, so this one um is on a number 29. It's from the goddess Allah, and it says grief. It's on number 29. When you add the 2 numbers, it gives you the master number 11, but then again we need to add the numbers, so that will give you another number 2. Okay, and it says at the bottom grief. So let's see what that's about. I was going to select 1 card from this deck, but my ancestors want me to select 3. So let's see what that's about. Okay, so it goes on to say, um, Allah, okay, basically she is a goddess. Okay, Allah oversees motherhood, fertility, and the afterlife. After death, humans return to the womb of Allah, replanted in the soul to reincarnate. Okay, and Allah's guidance is, give spirit your grief, bawl it out, wail it out, cry it out, sob, shriek, shed tears, surrender it. And then it goes on to say, you are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal, but grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to healing is to walk through it. Losing a loved one is the ultimate heartbreak, but you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, and disappointments. Self love and self care are required. Ask for support. Be gentle with yourself. Okay, so that is for some of you, okay, who may be experiencing grief at this time. All right, it could be as I said, a loss of a breakup, job loss, or maybe any, if you've experienced some form of disappointment in your life. And the goddess declaration for this message, it says, which you could say out and believe it, I am supported by my loved ones, those who are seen and those who are unseen. All right. And I'm just going to read on this one. It's on a number 4, and 4 is all about structure, stability, and manifestation. Okay, and it's from the goddess Tituba, and it goes on to say feeling safe. It's about feeling safe. So let's see what that's about. Okay, so great ancestress Tituba was an enslaved Caribbean woman who was the first person accused in the 1692 Salem with witch trials. She was most likely kidnapped from the Guyana region in South America and then sold through a Barbados plantation. Okay, and her guidance is, it is finally safe to be you. You have wandered through a dark night. Your trip has been long. There is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. Okay, so if you're feeling somehow a bit trapped, okay, mentally, okay, or spiritually, it's saying that like we need to move away from that mindset, okay, and it goes on to say, you deserve to feel secure. Feeling safe is knowing that your basic needs are met. Feeling safe is feeling at home in your body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. Feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. Okay, and the goddess declaration for this message, it says, which you could say out and believe it. You could say, I am safe. It is safe to be safe. All right. So these are very powerful, beautiful messages from these three goddesses. All right. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck now. Okay, so these last messages that came out is from this deck. Okay, African Goddess Rising by Abiola Abrams, if you, in case you are interested in reading for yourself or others. And then I'm just going to use this deck. Okay, it's called the Star Seed Oracle, and it's by Rebecca Campbell. And just see what additional messages spirit um have for us. And this message is for the divine the divine feminine, any females who have tuned in. Oh, oh, oh. Spirit, holy angels, what messages do you have for the okay, just okay. I think he just wanted me to pull out. Yeah, I think he just wanted me to pull out 2 cards. All right, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the first message here, it says Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Okay. And this one is it says lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Okay. So I'm just going to read more on these cards, all right? To give us a better understanding what messages our spiritual team would like to give to us. All right, so it goes on to say here, and this is for the first card, all right? It says here, the challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in a world but not of it, to realize there are souls having a human experience and being fully conscious of it, to have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend toward um, immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in this physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you've been reminded that you choose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. Okay, because I think this message is mostly relating to, okay, some of you who are on the spiritual soul path or journey, okay, and or even religious path, okay, and maybe you find it difficult to balance your um physical and spiritual energies. Okay, so it's just saying here that we just need to just create a balance here, and then it goes on to say some of the questions, okay, that we could ask ourselves. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? Okay, so it's all about, because we are all like spiritual beings having a human experience, so it's just sort of balancing our physical, okay, as well our spiritual energies, okay, so we feel more stable, we feel more balanced. And I'm just going to read on um the second card. The world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. At this stage in Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. Okay, and this is something that why doing this inner soul healing work is so important. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to step into a new career path, birth, or creation, or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider that you've done this before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits and ideas you're receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you've been preparing for this time. Some think that lost lands exist in the past, others believe they exist today in a different dimension. I believe, as referring to the author, okay, the author believes, okay, these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. All right, and then it goes on to say some of the things, all right, that you could do, okay, okay, is is surrendering your intelligence of your soul to help unlock, okay, to this of this unlock the seeds of the ancient lands, okay, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Avalon, okay. And it also goes on to say, because this card, you can use it if you have this deck, okay, you can use this card as a portal. And they say here, place this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I unlock any forgotten wisdom and soul gifts from lifetimes past. Okay, so if you have this deck handy, or um if you don't, all right, and you're watching right now and listen to this and you feel somehow connected to this message, you can always meditate, okay, visualize this picture in your um, um, imagination when you're meditating, okay, to and say these words: I unlock any forgotten wisdom and soul gifts from lifetimes past. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to use this oracle deck, and it's called Guardian Angel, and it's by Debbie Malone. And just see what guardian angels are coming out, okay, for us today. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Okay, so the first one that came out, it says it's on number 30. And then when you add the two numbers together, okay, which will give you well, obviously it ends on a zero, so it's will give you a number three, okay, and it's all about creativity, groups, and growth in neurology. On okay, and it says the angel of soulmates. Okay, the second one that came out is on number nine. And in numerology, it's all about fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. And it goes on to say, angel of determination. Okay, and this one is on the master number 11. But again, you need to add the two if you're doing tarot oracle readings. And it's from the angel of encouragement. And two is all about balance, partnership, and duality. Okay, so I'm just going to read quickly on these cards. Okay, so it goes on to say, hey, you are a being of the universe on earth at this time to share your love and light with your soulmate. Okay, so it goes on to say, you have received this card because your angel of soulmates wants you to know that your soulmate is on their way. As spiritual beings, we all deserve to have the opportunity to share our love and life with another. Love can come in many different forms, including the love of our parents, family members, and friends. It isn't until our true soulmate arrives that we begin to truly understand the depth of sharing our love with them. All right. Angels understand how important it is to connect with your soulmate. The most important thing your angels want you to remember is to be patient. Angels don't function within the restrictions of human time. Okay? And everything is done in divine timing. Your angel of soulmates is working in the spiritual realm to orchestrate the divine timing for you to meet and assist in both your soul's growth. All right. And it also goes on to say, um, remember, soulmates can come in many forms as friends, family members, or even acquaintances. The person may be here to teach you how to let go of past issues or to help you find out what your true life's purpose is. A soulmate can come into your life to help you grow and develop your consciousness on a spiritual level. They can help you to clear any karmic debts or lessons from the past so you don't carry them with you into your future lives. And the affirmation to the first card, it says, I am open to connecting with my soulmate to ignite the love and light I have within me. Okay, so I'm just going to read on the second card. Okay, the message here from the angel of determination, it says you have the determination you need to achieve your goals. Okay, you have received this card because your angel of determination has heard your fears about having the determination to achieve your goals. Do you have hopes and dreams you wanted to achieve, yet you lack the determination to achieve your goals? If this is the case, then the angel of determination is here to assist you. He will help you set a timeline so you'll be able to focus on getting closer to achieving your goals. Now is the time to write down the first goal you wish to achieve. Okay, and then it goes on to say, your angel of determination wants you to start focusing on achieving your goals by simply putting one foot in front of the other and moving closer to your goal. Determination is the strength we all possess within us. However, sometimes we can lose focus and not actually put our determination into practice. Now is the time to call in your angel of determination, and he will guide you every step of the way. Your angel of determination will show you how to unleash your inner purpose, okay? And then he will show you that you have the strength and sheer gift to see your goal through to fruition. Trust in him and begin your journey today. All right. So if you feel that you want to embark on a new line of study, okay, or you're trying to start a project or complete a trial, or even like maybe to start if you want to like go on your own, be self employed, okay, to start a new business, you can call on the angel of determination to do so. And the affirmation, you can say and believe it. You could say, I have the strength and determination I need within me to achieve my hopes, dreams, and goals. All right. And I'm just going to go on to the last card. Okay, and the message here it says, you're encouraged to believe in your own power. You have what it needs to achieve your goals. You have received this card because your angel of encouragement have heard your cries for assistance. Okay, don't be surprised if you hear whispers from your angel of encouragement standing by your side, offering you encouragement and guidance from the angelic realms. All right. And your angel of encouragement knows only too well how sometimes we humans can lack confidence in ourselves and we worry and question our worthiness in this world. Your angel doesn't want you focusing on the things you feel you lack within yourself. He wants you to focus on the gifts you possess. All right. And then it goes on to say, as well that do you or your friend or family member need assistance with an issue concerning education, work, health, your love life, or family issues, focus on what the issue is. Then call in your angel of encouragement for support, hope, and guidance. Encouragement can come in the form of words, dreams, messages, symbols, feelings, or other subtle means from your angel of encouragement. Okay, and the affirmation to the last message, if you feel that you connect to this this last card, okay, it says, which you could say and believe it. You could say, I am being guided by my angel of encouragement. He is helping me to realize that I possess everything I need within myself to achieve my goals. Okay, so very beautiful um, messages here, okay, to help heal our inner soul. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to use this deck, and it's called Daily Crystal Inspiration by Heather Askinosi. If you are interested in working with or healing with crystals, I should say. Okay, and I'm just going to select one card from this deck to see what um, additional crystal, okay, our spiritual team would like you to work with. So let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Okay, we've got Labradorite, and it says, see the magic, see the magic. And this stone is very much connected, not only to, for new beginnings, but also it also works with our divine timing as well. All right. So I'm just going to read quickly on this card and see what message is coming out. Okay, in regards to labradorite. Okay, there is magic all around you. If you lift your gaze from your everyday path, you'll find it around every corner. It is in the beauty of a rainbow, the mystery of the stars, a hug from a friend, and the innocence of a child's love. Open your eyes to the many miracles along life's journey. Be a participant in the world around you. Believe in divine timing and put your full trust in life's plan. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Take a look around you and you'll find your North Star guiding the way toward your destiny. Okay? And then it goes on to say here, if you could make a wish, what would you wish for? What was the last sign you received to let you know you on the right path? Okay, and the crystal action affirmation, okay, for the border ride, it says here, which you could say out and believe it, there is magic all around supporting me. Okay, so you could say and believe it, there is magic all around supporting me. Okay, and the booklet is suggesting today, pay attention to the signs from the universe that show up in your life, letting you know you're exactly where you need to be. Okay. All right. So if so these this so as I said, whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. Okay. So I just thought, okay, that to close the reading, okay, I'm just going to be using um some self-awakening oracle cards, as well as affirmations, and also a deck which I made, which is based on this book called Power of Psalms, okay, which is the most powerful book in the Holy Bible, and you can use it to bring love, success, blessings, prosperity, and you can use these verses, okay, as well for protection. But I'm going to first start with um, this deck. Is called Self Awakening. I bought this from um, AliExpress. Okay, it's just to help us, okay, to making the right choices, okay, and how to live as a spiritual being in this material world, okay, and you can apply to in any area of your life. So let's see what is going to come out for the divine feminine. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels, what? Okay, so the first one, it says, I realize that the end is just another beginning. Okay. All right. The second one says, I can't always get the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. I choose those aspects of life that make me more relaxed. All right. And now what I'm going to do is use this deck. Is called Love 100 Ways to Make You Sparkle. So see what and this is by Gift Republic. And just see what comes out for the divine feminine, okay? Holy angels, holy angels. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Holy Spirit, holy angels. So okay, so let me just get a stand to put this on. Oh, got some stands here. Okay, so the first one that came out, it says, there is nobody better to get the job done than me. All right. Okay, you've got the second card that came out. Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. Okay, it's very important. Okay, to give gratitude to the Most High, to our spiritual team, to the universe, and all those who have helped us along um, the way. And this one says, learn to be calm and you will always be happy. Okay. All right. And what I'm going to do, this one, okay, is just something that I made up, and as I said, is um based on the book which I showed earlier, okay, called The Power of Psalms. All right, and I'm just going to just see what Psalms, okay, you can read in your spare time, okay, or okay, at any time of the day. Okay, so let's see what comes out. Ooh, this one is okay. So um okay, so we've got here let me just see. I think I'll just go with. Okay, all right. I'm going to. I was told by my guides to go with the five. All right. So we've got here the first one, Psalm 119, which is all up is to help. You can say this psalm to help cleanse the heart and mind. Okay. Also to help keep promises made, to attract money and to increase learning abilities. Psalm 119. Okay, this one is, you could say Psalm 75 to bring forgiveness of offenses and also strengthen chances for a job promotion. Ooh, I don't have enough room before. I'll see how I'm gonna. Okay, this one is okay, it goes on to the you could recite Psalm 6 to bring hope to the distressed. Also if you have health issues, as well as to gain mercy from others. Right. And this one, okay, you can recite Psalms 30, being you could use this verse to be, in order for you to be patient. Also you could use this verse to give gratitude for many blessings, and also you could use this in time of sickness. I think I'll have to use this stand because I don't have enough room here. All right, and this one, the last one is you can use it, okay, especially for maybe if you are on a religious or spiritual um life path or whatever. You could use this, okay, to break a hex, um, comfort those or to bring comfort when you're falsely accused, ensure a just verdict in court, and to also overcome cross conditions. Okay, so just apply what you feel that you connect with, and then leave the rest. All right. Okay. So again, I just want to thank all my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that's left comments, click the like button. Thank you ever so much for your support. Thank you for tuning in, taking your time out to listen, to watch this reading today. This wasn't it is soul healing reading, and it was for the divine feminine, any females who have tuned in to watch this reading today. And you do not need to be on a spiritual life journey, okay, or life path, all right, to um, watch this or listen to this reading. It was for anyone, okay. And please check the description box after this, okay, video, because I'll put all the names of the decks, the crystals, the books which I mentioned throughout the reading. Okay, you can so please check it out after uh watching this video. All right, and once again, if you did enjoy listening, watching this reading today, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.